Alright, we are live. I'm back after quite a few days. It's been I've been really bad at this whole content thing lately. Up against the notorious quad Bonnet guy the first round. Oh yeah, let's go. That's hilarious. How many people are in this tournament? 154 people, and we face someone who will probably eventually be in chat. You'll love to see it. Um, why isn't live loading? Hold up here. This is okay, that works. So this should work. Yay! Are we talking about crab eating? We're not eating any crab. Yeah, best of luck, XYZ. I think we're already friends. Are you just not online yet? Bro's dodging. What's up, Derp? Quad Verneck, I gotta ruin my career again. He could. It's happened already once before. Well rested now, let's go. Dang. Reminding the viewers that there's a tournament today. Hey, so that means you're not allowed to beat me, right? Forward lost box seems good. I caused this L. That's all my fault. I lost. Dang. The Torque deck looks like a mess. I'm glad he finally decided to start using Ultra Ball Lumineon. We were way ahead of our time with that in Lost Box. But yeah, I think it's pretty much a straight upgrade from his Gdansk list. But yeah, in between rounds, we can look at some different. Limitless already has all the lists published. Oh shoot, you're right, XYZ. You weren't supposed to. I thought there was the NDA in that also. So you violated the NDA, so I might have to. We might have to. Yeah, that's just not gonna work. Going second, busted. Well, I mean, I guess I'm going second regardless. Like, bro's never gonna go second as lug, you'd think. And this is a hand. Okay, moles. I'm cool with this because like we have stuff happening here. Like if I can find a way to pivot out of the Squawk and then burn it, or into Electrode, burn it. Charm on the Squawk isn't the worst in the world. This is actually single strike Lugia, so I do trade a lot better with like the Tyrannotars and stuff than I do with Snorlaxes. Like there should almost always be a 2-prizer that I can take. Klawf. Alright. Opening the Yveltal. Like on Yveltal draw pass, that'd be nuts. Start up with a dub, I'll do my best. Ah, they got tails. We're not donking. Hey, maybe we hit the rope Klawf Sneasler. I haven't seen Lugia in a minute. Lugia is really hard declined. Not the yeah. Those glorious like Obsidian Flames Lugia days though. That was peak content right there. Yo, just one lug. DTE. Ah, Benj the Fish. I mean, rope is still 2 prizes, I guess. But yeah, wisely playing around the escape rope. Yeah, why is he playing around the escape rope? Grabs a research. Yo, if I top deck switch, I'd be so tempted to boss. Ultra Ball. Okay. Well, we don't need the Bib or Collapsed Stadium. I think we go ahead and get the Brute Bonnet. Is Sneasler in there? Ah, we can't even knock him out. That's so tragic. Okay. We have both ropes though. So I think I'm gonna put the Bravery Charm on the Squawkabilly. That's probably where it's best used because I want to save spot for the Forest Sealstone. Don't drop either of those. We'll squawk and seize. Dang, that's kind of tough. I guess that gets us 2 prizes. Hello, crab user. Hey, thanks. Thank you, Adapt. Let me punch the Lugia. We'll see if XYZ is sniping here. Okay. We're pretty sure there's no sniping going on. The other bib is in there, so that makes sense. Do this. Do this. Probably should do this as well. Toxic powder. Then we bonk for the 1 hit. Never the well, what else am I supposed to do there? I know it sucks to bin the curry, but I don't really have any other options. I mean, we just don't squawk and then we're just not doing anything, so that sounds even worse. It's okay, we only need like 2 curries. It's fine. I guess since they're like Lugia, they're not like bossing. It's unlucky that they have the boss this turn. So they're gonna put themselves on odd prizes. Yeah, crab trashing fish. Second DTE. Oh yeah, all the throwing food in the trash. Yeah. Once VIP, I really have not put too much thought at all into really anything post rotation. It's not something I really worry about too much until it like actually happens. No Archeops just yet. I think the deck's kind of hooked though, because Curry rotates. So you can't really use Electrode as an attacker. So I really don't know what the deck does. It's probably not anywhere close to as good as it is now. Not that it's like phenomenal right now, but it's probably a pretty bad deck. Had the double Ultra Ball. Unless we get... Yeah, because even though it's in Astral Radiance, it has like the E regulation mark. Because it's like supposed to be a gym promo released in Fusion Strike, but it got cut. So Spicy Curry will not be legal after rotation. So yeah. I would say that losing Curry is a much bigger deal than VIP Pass. I guess putting the 2 DTEs on the Lugia means he can't just chase down like Squawk or Trode. Yeah, it is weird. The whole regulation mark thing is simple and sort of confusing. Because like people who've been around for a while who like go big based on like sets, like... Because that's how they did it for the longest time. It's weird, but it's probably a lot easier for newer players who like, just didn't know what the set symbols meant. So if you use like a ton of bulk laying around, it's just like, oh, this is weird. But yeah, it's kind of it's pretty bad for the crab. So yeah, just punching me for 180. I think I just want to hit with the Klawf right back. Ideally, if I can find Bib. Only seeing 4 cards off this Iono. Not great. We'll still get there though. We have quite a few outs. Let's go. So we'll smack this guy, making boss equal to more prizes. I assume that he goes back into the Yveltal, which will be sort of annoying. Nah, it's just Quad Brunette guy. Bro always plays Lugia. What's up, Zid? Bro is like the I'm back, yeah, it's been a bit. And then I'm streaming today, probably Wednesday. And then we'll do a special stream for the Discord members. Link below if you're not there already. And then we'll be off. I'll be away again at San Antonio Regionals for a little bit, so. Parasect winds up arm. Oh no. Maybe, who knows? Or there could be like some other status item card that gets printed similar to Curry. Who knows? That's why I don't put too much stock into rotation. Like, I guess I could understand it if you're worried about like your one deck that you like mained getting getting rotated out, becoming worse. But I guess since I just like I'll play anything, I guess. Doesn't matter too much to me. Like of course I have decks that I like to play, but I'm not just I don't have to play a certain type of deck. That it doesn't really matter too much to me. Like I don't really get it's like I know you're just getting worried about it. Like it's just gonna happen sooner or later. We are going to get Aerodived, I think. Confusing curry time, yeah. Yeah, we are about to get Aerodived. Bro doesn't have a ton of energies left. It's 14 total. That is for 5 of their non-single strikes. For net number 1. The V-Guard does make it so we can't knock them out. Okay, I think I'm just like fine not attacking with anything this time. Like I just kind of want to go boss game. So I don't have to swing with anyone. If that's like top deck. No. Oh, this is disgusting. Bye. Okay, the bib is awesome. Oh, that was so gross. That was disgusting. It's fine, guys. We'll be alright. I suppose I don't need boss if I get down the Sneasler, huh? Oh, Sneasler prize. I'm an idiot. It's fine. I love when this deck just does that. It's just like, oh yeah, you can't draw your one certain card. Here's those cards that you can't draw. It's like, well, thanks for nothing, deck. Yeah, we have 1 curry, which is especially problematic. Oh, that was bad. Now they can arrow. I don't care if they arrow dive. Whatever. I'm going boss game. Whatever. Arrow dive me. We're baiting into the arrow dive. I think if they have boss KO Trode or Squawk, we just lose. So let's hope that they don't have that. Oh no, yeah, if you're on Maridon and you got the crabs there, seems not so good. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. What if they mill what? I'm not worried about the mill. I'm just like okay, yeah, they could mill boss and that would suck. But I can spend the forest and then they Iono me out of it. I'm just like missing next turn. Like, yeah, if they Cragalanche and mill my thing, that would totally suck. But I'm more worried about them just like boss KO Squawk something. If they mill double energy, then they no. And I lose the forest. Oh, so cooked. We are so cooked. Yikes. Did they mill another boss? Nope. Well, this is not so good. If they have the next boss's orders, they win this game. And I just miss energy. That is something. Okay, well, we just lose. Tragic. Oh, dang it. This matchup seems really bad. It's like not one of like really I don't really care about losing Lugia, like having a bad Lugia matchup, but it's certainly not good for these online 30s. Let's see if he tries to troll, because last time we faced a Mr. Quadbernet guy, tried to troll and nearly lost the game because of it. So hopefully that happens again. It's 3, 6, 9, 10. They still have 14 energy left. They need like some sort of goofy single strike crush to miss the knockout, or to just run out of energies. I think that's probably the only win con. And I doubt if they do that. Tempest Dive. Yeah, not being goofy. Very disappointing. Well, yeah, I don't think we have any win condition here. Tragically. Yeah, that really matters. If we found the KO last turn, like, didn't have boss there, we could probably still be in there. I don't think we have any sort of win con here. 6, 8, 12. Wait, 4? There's 4, 8, 10, 13. Wait, what are their last energies prized? Wait, they spent 3 gifts. They have 1 jet left. That's it. Okay, whatever. This is the win con. Go. That's it. This is what we have, right? 3, 7, 10, 13. Yeah, they have 1. Ah, of course, never lucky. Dang. I was hoping there. That was the only way we could have won. Oh wow. Started off so good there, but absolutely horrible matchup. And if we just could have kept finding attackers, like instantly responded to the T-Tar. Yeah, whatever. You're dying? Well, don't do that. That's not good. Dying sounds not so good. Dang. Oh man. That is so tragic. That's probably the only Lugia in the whole tournament. Only single strike. There's 4 total Lugias. Yeah, it's the legendary Quad Brunette guy. Dang. Well, I'm happy that I did that for you, XYZ. I'm very happy. He's all our goat, Quad Brunette guy. Dang. Camping gear, let's go. Yeah, I guess in hindsight, you should have used Forest, found the double turbo, and just passed. And just basically forced him that boss on back-to-back turns. I guess. Touch to the bench Klawf. Did you have boss in hand that like one turn that you Tempest died? I know you like the troll, so I don't. Yeah, you beat Rapid Strike and Klawf. And like Tina, kind of. Sort of. Yeah, one of the 3 Klawfs. Hey, one of them won. Arvin and Grant, though. Sorry, you gotta head out. You know, boss. Okay, so I guess if I would have Forest for the DT, probably could have won. Press the emergency button. Dang. Wait, other being 15? What are people cooking? Oh, is it that new Lost Box deck that got top 4? The crazy. I mean, there's just all sorts of jank. Like the stream. Yeah, like the stream for Quad Brunette guy. Dang. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I don't even know what other. It's just. It's a mess. It's not just the new stuff. So we have plenty of time. 14 minutes, so we can look at the results from the Stuttgart Regional Championships happened this past weekend, and I would say kind of surprising results. Yeah, like Sablezard got first, not like Sablezard's like kind of existed as like a mid deck. Always win second place. I'll try. We'll go 7-1. Seems okay. I think this was like sort of the perfect tournament for this. Oops, that's not the right button. Like how many, like what percentage of the Guardies played Jirachi? I feel like, well, crap. I don't know if I can get the exact number for this tournament. Probably not. That's very unfortunate. Well, maybe we can just see overall, like, Gardevoir is playing. Only like Jirachi half of the time. I say that's probably trending down. Like at the start of the format, like everyone was playing Jirachi. Now less people are. Like, cards are becoming higher priorities than Jirachi. So I think moving forward after Lost Box, it wasn't just Sablezard. Like Lost Box as a whole had a very good weekend. Like 3 Lost Box decks in top 4. Katina was the most played deck in day 2, and like this deck, as like there's a reason why they're playing Roaring Moon in Sablezard. So I think it pretty much can't beat Gardevoir with Jirachi. This was another very surprising showing. I love how chat was going crazy on it in the top 4 match, because the person just double bricked, like didn't even have a chance either game with how poorly they drew. And chat was like, oh, if Bro didn't play so many tech cards, they wouldn't be bricking right now. And it's just like, they're in top 4. So I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure you can't brick too much throughout the course of a tournament to end up in top 4. I love the Pokemon Twitch chat experience. There's so many experts out there. It is wonderful. Roaring Moon got 9th place, and I'm like nuts. I don't really like this list. Like Town Store Capsule, like that's neat. But I feel like no water energies just means they're like kind of scooping to Zard and Guardy. Maybe this dude just dodged throughout the course of the tournaments. We'll have to check Pokestats and see what that dude faced. But I feel like, I mean, Store is neat, but I don't think it's. I feel like you have to play the water energies if you like want to have a chance this method. But hey, got 9th place. What do I know? Where's my Limitless page? Yeah, just all the different Lost Box decks. We had a Lost Box Charizard getting 8th place. Yeah, that Ash was talking about. It's an interesting deck. I was like playing Bibarel Charizard earlier from like the list from Brisbane that played the course Experiment, played the one of Cramorant, and I feel like being a Charizard deck that can pose a single Charizard deck that can pose a single prize board, like force your opponent to take the long game. Like Charizard already likes playing long games, and then being able to just force your opponent to get through 1 prizers seems pretty good. I do think this deck would be quite inconsistent. Like if you just compare it to other Lost Box decks, there's usually Pokegear or Forest Sealstone or Luminion, like some way to find your Chorus, and there's nothing here. I know you're like not quite as reliant on hitting gates, hitting turn 2-7, turn 3-10, but you still have to be drawing cards at the end of the day. Like if you're not drawing cards, not setting up, you're not winning games. So yeah, that's my biggest issue with this deck, is it seems like it could be sort of on the inconsistent side. The Charizard's still very good attacker. But yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of this deck. I get it. I just think that it's kind of clunk. I mean, Rapid Strike had a very solid weekend, 2 in top 8. Got a couple others near the top tables here. I feel like Rapid Strike like sort of feels. I think if you go off of matchup spread alone, Rapid Strike has the best matchup spread. The deck is just like sort of a pile sometimes. I want to know. Nice job, Derp. Yeah, if it's like we're more consistent, it'd be BDIF like without a doubt. I think it's weird that it's like percentage has like stayed flat. Like it continues to dominate online. Like the online tournament yesterday, 130 people. Like there were like 4 in top 8. And I feel like the only deck you just get like blown out against is Mew if you go second. Like you got the Tomb in there. So there's I guess Tina's not easy, but you really don't get beat up too bad by anything. And you just have like some pretty like Guardies, Lost Boxes, Zards, all pretty easy matchups. You have to deal with the occasional handful of clunk, but I feel like this list and this archetype is pretty strong right now. It was pretty interesting to see a Block-Lax still continue to perform well. I mean, it just won Gdansk, so I'm sure the Miniors were out in force, but only was one Minior in day 2. I think like only one Charizard played Minior. This list just got a lot going on with the Cross Seavers, with the Crushing Hammers. Yeah, and Pokestop, like trying to like aggro through the deck, I think is an interesting approach, especially if there's like more tombs coming into the meta that shut off your road times. Like you do like some sort of alternative way to just plow through the deck, like keep drawing cards. Like if like tomb is down and you're not drawing cards, this deck feels pretty bad. Hammers I think is kind of interesting. I don't really like the Cramomatics, but they're there. Yeah, 4 Nest Balls, 2 VIPs, like not. I mean, it's definitely not your typical Snorlax list. It did well, but it's just not what we're used to. Yes, Klawf does eat Blocklocks easy. I do really like the list that's it's a little bit down here, but we can jump ahead to that. Like this list here. If I had like more time before San Antonio, like I had like a month or maybe a little less than that, I would put more time into this deck. Like I feel like it's pretty well positioned. Like unfortunately, the person who played this deck faced like a ton of Tinas, so it's pretty much your auto loss. So yeah, like having the Lost City DTE just to KO a Minior, it's very cool. But yeah, I just personally don't feel comfortable with this archetype. I haven't played enough games that's like really, I think played at a high level, so it's not something I really have ever considered. I didn't really want to dump a ton of time into it, because it feels like a deck that's like relatively easily countered if it's like people are scared of it. Like anyone really can beat it if they want to. 3 lakhs is madness. Yeah, kind of. Alright, so you got Heavy Ball, it's fine. Yeah, there's all sorts of crazy stuff. We can see Tord took his deck from Gdansk and just yeah made it even bigger pile. Banzerv? Nah, we're not Banzerv. 1 Lantina, 1 Kyogre. Finally is an adopter of the Luminion, but had a deck list error. There's supposed to be 1 Ultra Ball in here, but had a deck list error. So only 1, so 4 Nest Ball. I think this one is better personally. Like Tina just makes your Zard matchup a lot better than Palkia. Abyss Seeking's a pretty busted attack. It's a mess. Like the energy split is kind of hilarious. It's I'm tired. It's certainly something like just 6 switches, I guess, in Jets. I guess same amount of switches if you include. Oh, okay. Needs fire energies. Yeah, all the elemental stuff. I got you. I mean, yeah, it pretty much just came down that turn that you would boss. Yeah. Only Tord can play this one. Were there any other like Tord box? I think Adam's list is like sort of similar to Tord's, like, but not quite though. Like still is Dragonite. I wonder if anyone playing like the Palkia. I guess we can see anyone playing the Palkia Lost Box deck. Did they do well at Stuttgart? We can cheat here. No one did. Very sad. Yeah, it's like kind of like when Sander has like those Galaxy Brain control decks. It's just like, oh, that's really neat. But it's like, okay, but only Sander has the mental capacity to play this deck. Klawf was kind of a bigger story on the weekend. There was the mirror match on stream until he steamrolled the Lost Box round 4. So it's, yeah, very happy to see Klawf doing well. This was the best performing list. I think it's a disaster personally. Like no Bibarel. Oh no! Like I feel like you just lose to Iono with this. Like I don't think you beat Charizard anymore, and you have even less of a chance against Gardevoir. Like going Vroom with Trek and Shoes is really cool. I feel like Echoing Horn's kind of a gross card. I don't know. This is just the bundle is really cute, but it just seems so gross. Bro, imagine the 60 card Klawf mirror. Hey, it worked out for you, but you better win this one. But I was super excited about it. As yeah, someone who loves Klawf, I was checking out all the lists, and I noticed this one looks pretty familiar. So shout out, I don't know if this person watches the channel or just saw my list on Limitless, but you're pretty cool. Shout out to you. They cut Arvin a collapse for Arvin. Not a fan of that change. Collapse is just too good against Lost Box decks. And Arvin, pretty solid card turn 1, but I feel like it loses a lot of strength afterwards. And with 1, you're like never finding it turn 1, so Klawf is my new RC Gyarados. They place, they got top 64, they got 59. There were a couple other Klawf lists, and this is the only list that I somewhat like. This one was one of the one that played the mirror on stream. I feel like there was a lot of dead cards in this list. Not a fan of Mawile. I don't like we've talked about Arvin before. Don't like Grants. Countercatcher, Heavy Ball, Tool Jammer. Let's go down the list here. I don't even get Tool Jammer. Like, what situation would I ever be like, yes, I really need Tool Jammer? In like no Jirachi, so you're scooping to Lost Box. Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know how you put in cards like Countercatcher, Jammer, Grant. It'd be like, yeah, 3 VIPs is okay. Yeah, 1 or 4. I think there's like, you can make the argument for 2 sometimes if it's just like you're playing like an Irida or an Arvin or something like as your turn 1 supporter, and you just like, don't want to whiff. Like if like the Marita and Peony deck, if you whiff back, like you're doing the same thing every game. So if you don't have a Battle VIP Pass, you're kind of cooked. I mean, not a fan of this one. We can talk more about it in between rounds here. 84 out of 84, not missing my rounds. Yeah, but very disappointed we faced the notorious quad for Net Guy. Makes me quite sad. We couldn't have got one of the no-shows at least. Maybe you should just drop off of the resistance. Remain undefeated. Nah, you gotta get. Actually, I kind of don't want the Lugia meta manipulation for versus Anatone. Imagine like there's like some crazy Lugia meta shit. I did think it was pretty cool to see all the crabs on stream in day 2. Like what's it called? Like there were more crabs day 2 than like Roaring Moon. Like who would have guessed that going into this format? Like Klawf was a joke deck and Moon was like the new big bad BDIF. Yeah, shout out to Lugia for being here, I guess. But we see Lugia, Rapid Valiance, but poor C-PAL is just nowhere to be found. It is hilarious. To be fair, I was never as big of a believer in PAL hands as everyone else. I don't think anyone thought it'd be this bad. Yeah, I mean, like, aside from your Guardy matchup, you're pretty solid across the board. Took it to a cup this past weekend, got top 4, so I was pretty chill with that. I would really not want to face Gudra. That sounds very miserable. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so too. It's just like not consistent enough. Like it's not the best Iron Hands user. And with Avery, your Guardy matchup got a lot worse. Iron Valley is just like sort of like 5 made day 2. Like it's like kind of trending. I guess it's like never been like more, like that's the most it ever has been. But for like as big of a finish as it had initially, hasn't even been able to really replicate that at all. Like aside from Australia, which does that really, I'm just kidding, Australia counts, but yeah, no top 8 since then. I still think Valiant's an okay deck. Yeah, Avery and Guardy is pretty nuts. I was playing a little Guardy today. Um, I don't know, I just can't. It's a fun deck when you're drawing cards, but it's just like, it's too much sometimes. Alright, we got the next round paired. I'm not facing you, so Sarina. This seems like it probably is bad with big Pokemon Cheryl. I guess I can like knock myself out, get out of Panic Mask range, or heal like get out of Curry range. Match is probably bad, but their deck is probably a mess, and mine is at least somewhat consistent. So, Roaring Moon, oof, that is not great. So yeah, we're not gonna face any Lugia in San Antonio, so yeah, we just beat everything else. That's fine. Watch like round 2, round 1, I'll face Lugia. This is like the perfect round 2 jank deck that I face and get clapped by. So always something super jank. What do you think, Jack? Can we beat the round 2 curse, or is it gonna happen again? Maybe we'll just get a no-show, dodge the round 2 curse. That'd be pretty optimal. Yeah. Just don't show up, opponents. You only have 2 minutes left. Really, I don't like. I want to win tonight, but I really just want to get more reps in against different people with Klawf, because Klawf's weird. I feel like you scam a lot of the time. Like you just win games because you're fast and aggressive. It's not exactly the most like comforting thing, because it doesn't feel like a real like hard fought win. It's just like kind of a scam. It's just like, well, they didn't set up and I rolled them. So it's like hard to gauge like how real that is. Like, is that something meaningful I should take into account? Because like bricks happen. This deck is super aggro. Like it will do that sometimes, but like over those crazy tournament runs I've had with this deck, I had quite a few of those. They're like not something I want to rely upon if I'm trying to get through day 1 and then also go deep into the tournaments, get some cash in my pocket. Yeah. So like Klawf is my favorite deck in formats, and I really enjoy the deck, and I feel like it's got a pretty good match to spread. And like people are realizing that, I feel. I thought it gotta show up. No, I always check in with 10 seconds left. Let's see. Yeah, Klawf is my favorite deck. I feel like the matchup spread pretty decent. Like you're playing Pokemon against pretty much everything, which I think is important. Like sometimes having like a more dodgy matchup spread is fine, but I just like really in a tournament this big, like I just want to make sure I'm consistent in playing. Like I don't necessarily have to like spike the tournaments to like win the whole thing. Of course that'd be awesome, but I just really kind of want to get some solid points on the board. I'm like not opposed to playing stall, snow show, dodge the round 2 curse. Like I played control decks before. It's just I would probably consider Snorlax if I wasn't flying out to San Antonio in 4 days. Like I've had too many negative experiences picking up a deck like way too close to a turn, like picking up a new deck the night before doing bad. Especially something like as unorthodox as a playstyle with Snorlax, like being like playing aggro decks for a long time here. It's just like, okay, now I can like rewire my brain with so little practice. Like that doesn't sound super good. Bro, you dropped? Hey, my resistance is epic. Bro, if you're the 1-0 drop, why'd you bother beating me? Bro just wants to flex the 2-1 lifetime record against Alloutblitzle. 100% win rate for colorless. Going back, yeah, like you gotta beat me, and then been like, bro, I'm dropping, take the win. 3 or 4 crabs at the copyright yesterday. It's definitely rising in popularity. Like, people are realizing that it's a solid deck. Better lists are being made, because I feel like it was kind of hampered early on, because like the lists early, it just sucked. Okay, I saw this. I was at my cup this week. Or I think at my challenge. That was that was Saturday, and I was just like, I'm looking at the online results. I appreciate the hustle, play, and crab. Copy my 60 and everything, but then you like steal one of my spots on the leaderboard. So like, I'm kind of conflicted here. I gotta get that number 2 spot back, because at least I could get the cushion back there. So it's tragic. Best players in the nation come to your small store. Well, NBA / Alloutblitzle seems good. You literally. So what would happen if you don't face me? Literally just join to troll me and then leave. Yeah. It was pretty cool though to see someone else like playing the list. I think that kind of proves that if you play Arvin, you're absolutely trolling. Like a lot of the lists early on, like we look at this list from November 9th, like shortly after Paradox came out. This is a disaster. We have 3 Arvins. We have Tool Jammer. Hey, what's actually off with the Bravery Charm? Yeah, no Rod, no Jirachi, Grant, Avery. Only 2 boss. No, bruh, I refuse to believe the one of Arvin. It's like, hey, no. Like, tell me what. Okay, it's good turn 1. I will concede that. The issue is you're never finding it. You're finding the one of Arvin turn 1. Like, okay, it's cool situation. Like, go get your Curry and Capsule. But I just want to discard and draw 7 cards. I just like want to see all my deck. Like, I gotta have that one of Arvin at the point that it's actually most useful. Like, it's not happening. Lots of no-shows. So, alright, time to bounce back. Get to 7-1. Avery lead with rotation. It should. I mean, it was in Chilling Rain, so it should. I guess it doesn't. Bro's not playing Avery. Okay, I should have an E regulation mark. It does. It's gone. Guess we can go back over to Stuttgart. What else do we talk about? There's all sorts of fun things happening here. Where do we go next? Palkia? Nah, Palkia is kind of mid. Oh yeah, let's finish talking about these other crabs. It does make me happy to see like longer, like crabs getting some length to his limitless page. We lose battle pass, but we keep Nest Ball and Ultra, so. Oh, EOIC, that should be really fun. I mean, and IC's go a ridiculous amount of points. Oh, level ball, that's and Fog Crystal. Stormy Mountain, we lose some specific draw ball search too. And then lastly, the list I got 85th. I'm pretty sure this is like 3 cards off of my list. Yeah, not playing the Charm or the Devo. Instead playing Heavy Ball, Drapion, and the second Forest Seal. And what is absolutely hilarious is one Drapion doesn't even beat Mew. Like, okay, I Drapion take 3 prizes against you. And then what? They're gonna spam me with Iono Judge for the rest of the game with Path to the Peak. And I have to find my one of Super Odd and then find a ball search card. Like, good luck. I'd rather just play Tomb, be better into more matchups, and actually beat Mew. Why would Lost Box die? Zorobox rotates. Zorobox is gone. We have Jirachi now. Zorobox's biggest issue is not Lost Box anymore. It's Zorobox. It's Zorobox's biggest issue. So yeah, we're happy. Overall, I'm happy to see the crabs. Oh yeah, I'm sure Lost Box is fine. You know, they're. I like how like all the Miraidons kind of fell to the bottom. This was an interesting list. I know they didn't go like very far at all into day 2. But Guardy v Union, not like the reversal Guardy deck, something we have not seen in a minute. It was super hyped up going into Paldea, but nobody really played it all that much. I mean, adds counter catcher, I guess. Chorus does not rotate. All the Lost Zone stuff is in Lost Origin. So it's got another year left. Not a fair world. The deck was always stacked against Zorobox. Yeah. Like, Fusion Strike was spread out a little bit. Like, Ice Cube, it's in Brilliant Stars, right? But yeah, everything Lost Zone was in Lost Origin. Yeah, like Tina was like probably the biggest winner over the weekend. I can't say I'm too surprised because like Zard was like the most played deck in format. It's like 16-17%. Guardies were dropping Jirachi. So I think on paper Tina was very well positioned. Yeah, kind of like a big 4 decks going on right now. I guess like Tina does like the most probably vulnerable at all those. Like it's always gonna beat Charizard. Like it's always gonna have a favorite Charizard. But Guardy can like kind of comes and goes. Like if they're playing Jirachi, it's not an easy matchup for you. And so kind of like I still feel like it's a kind of the meta's like triangle shaped. Like Miraidon beats Guardy, Guardy beats Zard, Zard beats Miraidon. And Tina like kind of comes in there and can beat 2 out of 3. Sometimes 3 out of 3. Miraidon's a little hit or miss. Yeah, I think if it all gonna depend on like what sort of partners Lugia has. Yeah, Tina feels horrible to play. I don't know. Like at the end of the day, it's still Lost Box. I know, C-Pow just falling off a cliff. I don't think anyone saw that coming. Absolute garbage. I'm sorry. Always breaking rage quits. Right, I feel you on that with Guardy though, because like I was playing it some like a couple times over this last week, and it'd just be like, how do people win with this? Like I'm playing VIP Guardy, I'm doing everything right, I think. Like I'm like retreating into Mew, and I swift pass, or I'd say open routes, and I don't have energy to step, or just one route Scream Tail. It's just like, well, this like kind of sucks. Steep out under Lugia, you know it's bad for sure. Times are tough. Literally a 0% conversion rate. I don't remember exactly. I can pull the day 1 graph up. I mean, Chien-Pao was under 7% usage rate. It was like the 3rd or 4th most played. No, Tina's not a bad deck. Though I just personally do not enjoy Tina as a deck. Tina, I just said a minute ago, Tina well positioned in this current format. Like there's a reason why it converted so well, because the Gardevoirs were taking out Jirachi. Charizard was 17% of the format. That's a very good matchup for you. It is not a playstyle I guess like I enjoy the playstyle of a Lost Box deck. I just personally don't like how inconsistent it is. But like it's kind of like a trade-off though. You trade off like the absurdly high power level, and you're gonna brick here and there. I just it's about I've like never particularly enjoyed like I guess I have enjoyed Tina though. It's just like not right now. I like is it a bad deck? No. Is it for me? No. Um but yeah, I think if because you also have like naturally like good block lax matchups like that you're fine into that hype. Um but yeah, I think Tina's fine. You probably won't catch me playing it, but it's a fine deck. It's Lost Box at the end of the day. We all can be friends. Charizard LCB? Isn't Liverpool like mid-January? What's that Magic Rat? Yeah, no seep houses. Very silly. Like it's been a slow decline. Like it was just so heavily played at LAIC. Like it was bound to. It was sort of bound to happen. Like it was over 10%, but it was awful. It did what? Yeah, one in top 30 or one top 16, and yeah, they all fell to the bottom. And then yeah, it's been tough going here. The rest of the format. XYZ with basketball comparison. Yeah. Everyone like it is funny like the cycle of like okay Tina's super good here. It always happens. It's like Tina's broken. Everyone should pick Tina. And then like the first tournament of every format, like Tina seems like super overplayed compared to its actual power level. I just think a lot of like of the top players don't like Tina. Like I know Azul is a very vocal Tina hater, and I think just because like it's so maddeningly inconsistent. Like like if you're good at Tina, like you can just like straight up still like win those clunkier games. Like it happens. Like Abyss King is a good attack. But like you can just sometimes drop games to worse players, worse decks because your just deck doesn't work. And that's I mean that can happen with any deck, just more like it feels more so true with Tina. But hey, you trade that power level with missing here and there. Yeah, Alberto Conti, like if you want Tina, this seems to be the place to go. I'm like the 2 Iono I think is interesting. And I guess maybe that like makes I guess you should be more consistent then, I guess. There's like just no Manaphy there. There's no tech cards. Period. There's no Manaphy, no Jirachi, no 2. It's just and I kind of think that maybe no Manaphy is okay. Because Shin Pao's not here anymore. But like there's still a little Greninja Lost Box. Manaphy doesn't come up nearly as frequently as it used to. It's like a lot of time. But yeah, it's just Tina. And it will like it's weird because it was like it had pretty poor weekend in Gdansk. Yeah, there were none in top 32. Sheesh, that's an aggressive ad. And then like it did okay in Brisbane. And then yeah, just pops off in like 15 Tinas in day 2 and they all did pretty well. Like none of them just totally bottomed out. Like they all kind of clumped up like top 64. Yeah, I guess true Screamtail's pretty good. Yeah. Like Tina does have the comeback potential and like kind of built-in draw to sometimes overcome like those awkward hands. But also you're playing you're kind of relying on drawing 4 particular cards. Like if you can't find Chorus, you're not cooking. Yeah, Roxanne Path Catcher is disgusting. It's incredibly powerful. Like once you string all the pieces together. Wow, this is an interesting take on Tina. Got the Tomb, which I don't dislike. Got the flip flop like usual count, which I guess if Jirachi's use rate's going back up, don't hate it. Avery's pretty interesting. I mean Avery Ninja, but super thin energy lineup and only 2 rods. Huh. Oh, Rhyhorn cleansing gloves. I guess you're like, bro really did not want to lose to Mew. Bro walked into Germany, so now I'm not losing to Mew. Lost your round 2. It's okay, Derp. You got this. Yeah, it's an interesting take on Dina. I almost like, I feel like I'd rather have a gear here. I just think it'd be so hard to play Avery at the right time. Good hit and run basics of Klefki could be used. Yeah, come on, we need Dawn Fan and Strong Energy reprints. Imagine that like power creep Dawn Fan like somehow. When Iron Treads EX like 1 metal, 100 damage, switch it with the bench. Donphan was my first ever competitive deck, so I have a soft spot for it. I guess like probably people don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I forget. I can type, I can spell. Yeah, people probably don't know what I'm talking about, so yeah, this is about I started before this, but similar deck. Yeah, this deck was awesome. Or back into Wobbuffet. This card when it came out was useless. Like 40 for 1 energy was just underpowered, even for that time. But then in Furious Fist, you got strong energy to juice the damage up, Fighting Stadium. So you get it for 80 for 1 energy. So a lot more respectable. You got Halucha that can damage stuff turn 1. Yeah, Focus Sash, they couldn't even one-shot your Dawn fans. You had damage mods. Like Karina was just insane consistency for the time. Like you could find your Fan P. Bro, imagine we had a Battle VIP Pass back then. That would have gone crazy. Yeah, like you could 2-hit things, hide behind a 0 prizer, or ability locking Wobbuffet. I don't know if there's any. Let's see. Yeah, I mean this is expanded, so a little different, but yeah, you could hide behind the safeguard stuff or Wob. Oh man, this is early Sun and Moon or Choreo for the Night March. we need 150 hit and run. Yeah, I miss decks like this. Like this was my first ever competitive deck. Played a city championship, got 2nd place. That was like I mean I went to some pre-releases before that. Back then they give you like that was the equivalent of what a League Cup is today. And they gave you like these little like plastic like see-through clear trophy things if you want like a equivalent of a League Cup. There was no playmat, but you got trophies. So Mewbot coming from Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, that's fine. I'm just old man Blitzel over here talking about the good old days. All you guys know is ADP, Mew. Back in my day, it was Trump Card. It was Quaking Punch. Turn 1, Irritating Pollen. You guys got it easy. Yeah. Back in my day, they had special top 4 mats, top finalist mats. You know my game. Yeah. I do like how, because like I was thinking about like those same like plastic trophy things for regionals and stuff, and now they have like the actual trophies instead of like the plastic brick thing. And also you get the medal, so yeah, you guys got a lot better today. I just got a stupid plastic brick at regionals. Now I gotta win a real trophy. Turbo Blaster back in 0102 take. I'm young. Code Bats. That's a throwback. Missed out on 1922. Some people would say that you missed out on the best stuff there, XYZ. 25 energies in a dream. Sounds good. Rain Dance for the win. Lugia being over top tables? Nah, Lugia? Bro thinks Lugia. Oh, man. Which side of the deck should we look at? I don't know. There's all sorts of great ones. Let's go back as far as they go. Because Toad was ageless. Klaczynski playing Toad, Garbit, Nats. Oh no, this deck was, no. This was even more gross. This was peak Pokemon TCG. This is literally, this is it. Basically, you use Slurpuff to draw to the bottom of your deck. You do all these super annoying cards, Hammers, Laser, Team Flare Grunts, item locked your opponent, and then you Lysander's trump card, so you never ran out of annoying cards. And so you could draw through your deck and stuff, but your opponent couldn't. Absolutely nasty. Klawf Mirror, I sort of watched it, kind of. I was doing something else at the time. Toad Landy Bats, or Holucha Landy Bats, yeah. Pasting, yeah. And you could scoop up so you could like pick up your Toad so it just wouldn't die. One of the decks of all time. Next round up yet? Not yet, so we can continue look. That's my Stefan who still plays. Dang, that's about as far back as we go. There's Toad Bats. There was a mention of that. Not quite as filthy. You didn't see quite as many cards. Still nasty though, because you made Toads normally mid lackluster damage output a lot better with the Bats, Laser Bank. Yeah. This was peak Pokemon. But this was like, yeah, Shaman EX. This is what got trump card banned. We can look at Klaczynski's list, but basically you just turbo to the bottom of the deck with Shaman. All your oh wait, no. That was after trump card ban. This was okay. We gotta go back to the actual disgusting list. Yeah, you just turbo to the bottom of your deck with Shaman. Shaman Scoop Up, Mail. There's so many disgusting turbo cards, and then you just do it again. Trump card, put all your disruptive cards back, and eventually, oh yeah, you threw your opponent's stuff back in too. But the difference was they were item locked, and you were taking prizes, and they were just like kind of stuck. So yeah, it was pretty disgusting. That because what got trump card bans, because you could just see so many cards. 3 matches ago. Better stop looking at old stuff now. If Iron Trez was a past Pokemon, yeah. Oh, Decidueye GX? Yeah. That was, I like that deck too. I only played it ever once at a major event, but yeah, that deck was really cool. Decidueye Vileplume. Feather Arrow. I played Decidueye Tails at 2017. NAIC. Ninetales GX, solo Ninetales GX. Marshadow, yeah, everyone wants Let Loose back, bro. Turtwine Let Loose was peak Pokemon. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, that was. Yeah, so many people got really mad about that. I got you feeling old. It was funny because like I was at a cup a few weeks back and I was talking with some of my friends and they're like talking about when they started and they're like, oh yeah, I've been around for a while. Fates Collide was my first set. And I just was like, and they're like, yo James, well, when did you start? You've been around for a while. And I'm like, my first set was Legendary Treasures. And there's like, oh, you're really old. Oh man. Well, that was my first tournament, was Legendary Treasures pre-release. The first pack I ever won was with Boundaries Crossed. Oh yeah, Let Loose Marshadow was nuts. Like the Rayquaza GX deck that would just draw so many cards and Marshadow. Yeah. First deck was Xerneas. Oh, it was like Xerneas Break. That deck was sick. Or Rainbow Road. That's one of my favorites. PDCGO tournament's a 6-ticket entry. No, it was 8 tickets. You're tripping. EX Emerald era? Dang. Rainbow Road, that's a classic. That's one of my favorites of all time. Yeah. Hey, I'm number 3. Look at me. We doing big things. Oh yeah, it was 4 and 8, not 6. I guess you got it right. Just kind of. It was 4 and 8. Went back to VGC. Yeah, I've basically played non-stop since end of the black and white era. Like, I wasn't amazing at the game back then, but I played. Dang, poor other. It did get a couple dubs though. Let's see. Okay, that's the Glasses Lost Box deck. Glasses Lost Box deck. Okay, so I guess since it doesn't have Sableye, it gets put in this bucket. Off of Gregas got a dub. That'd be horrible for me to face. An Aegislash. Like crack when you got tickets. Yeah, because then you could enter a tournament and get some more packs and 4 attacks. Yeah, there was like one of those in Roaring Skies, the Salamence. Hey, nice job, Noel. Yeah, 1K tickets. Well, let's see how I like the demo accounts. So, yeah, they didn't have it. They didn't understand it like we did. I can't imagine being a content creator back then. Like, without a demo account, you had to spend so much on codes. Yep. Lucario reacts to 3 attacks. Furious Fist. It's a big one. Yeah, I could have a whole, like, probably 4 or 5 hour stream just talking about old decks. Hey, this is some guy named Azul Garcia Griego. You ever heard of this guy? That's actually the first result on his Limitless page. That's hilarious. Ace of Striker. Props to that. The first time I ever had heard of Azul was Toronto 2017. I was there. And yeah, Vespiquen, or Laurentis Vial Plume deck, like, really surprised everyone. It's like, oh yeah, that Azul guy's pretty good. Didn't he beat Shemansky in finals? Yeah. Yeah, both the Shemanskys with Primal Groudon. That was a tournament. Yeah, I saw you go 6 and 2 with me. I was scared. Bro, Vespiquen was awesome. Bro, I could go on all day. Unfortunately, a lot of my lists, well, pretty much all my lists have been lost to time, because as a junior, those didn't get saved. The only one, I guess I could go back. It would take a lot of work, but like you could Google like 2017 Pokemon Regional Juniors top 8, whatever, and you'd find a couple of the old ones. We could see how. Oh, we were actually up against the Lost Box Charizard. Could see. You could see how mid Junior Blitzel was at building decks. What? Hold up. This is... What is happening? Well, I don't... Hold up. I don't know why this is not working. What the heck? Hold up, guys. I literally cannot exit this page. I do not know why. I can't yeet over to OBS or anything, so... Oh, if my keyboard died, I wonder if that's it. That would be epic. I wonder if that's it. Okay, cool. We fixed it. Nothing like... Okay. Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm so bad at life. I was like, this is not working, and this is very bad. But yeah. Shout out to having a... Okay. Okay. We're against Lost Charizard. I'll catch up to chat here in a second. Oh man. I've been streaming for more than a day, I promise. I have some sort of experience here. Round 3 curse, bro. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm trolling people with Klawf on build difference. I didn't come up with this deck. Other people came up with this deck before I did. But I just kind of refined the list, I guess. What is on Azul? AA batteries? Bruh. We're fine. I forget who I'm up against now. I'm so flustered. Who was it? Are they offline? They are. Okay. Well, I broke. Yeah. Yeah, it's Lost Charizard EX. There's no Sableye here, so I don't even have to worry about benching. What's it called? Sableye? Or Jirachi? I don't need to play around them. I'm still offline. It's like, how rude. Did I get second in Toronto 2017? Yeah, I did. Bro, did I in juniors? I did. That was a random poll. How'd you know? Yeah, I did. Perfected the game attack. Hate the list that going up against? Yeah, I don't know. I think like just playing a Lost Box deck without Sableye sounds so weird. You can watch the game on my YouTube. No, the Toronto one I wasn't streamed. That was Dallas that I got beat in finals. That season I made it to 3 finals and choked 2 of them. Yeah. That was Primal Alloutblitzle. That was Junior Blitz. Arizona 2017. Yeah, I don't. And without Greninja, you're gonna be a lot less consistent, so it's sort of cringe. Like double Raihan. There's a lot of extra sauce here that I don't get. That was peak. Yeah, hey, we gotta the Alloutblitzle Masters journey starts this weekend. NAIC was just a little practice run. Got my first regionals at Master. I'm getting a limitless page, trust. Gave me the Artisan? Very kind to them. Yeah, I peaked in 2017. That would be really awesome. I wonder how, like, the thing is though, like, I guess they like streamed LDF, and he was like 3-0 one time, but like no one, like, yeah, I don't know, like, no one's gonna like know my name just on the pairing board and be like, um, oh yeah, that's that dude's Alloutblitzle. So like, they probably very few guys actually know my first and last name. That's fine. These lists from juniors. Which ones are you talking about, Frog? What's what heat? I want to swing with the crab first. If I can. I got 4 DTEs, store, or seal. We're chilling. Yeah, which list specific? Because I'm sure I was very. I net decked some back then. Dallas. Oh, the Rainbow Road list? That was gas. I think I don't remember who I got that from. I missed. I missed. Oh man. This is not good. Okay. Well, we pass. I don't want to poison. We just pass. 6 feet, bro. That was Rainbow Road though. That was standard Rainbow Road, the Galvanian. I'm like still kind of mad about. I mean, yeah, just thinking about that kind of makes me sad. All out throwing at its finest. I know I was nervous playing on. Oh, Flygon EX was good. You needed a different type of Pokemon on the bench, and it was like Escape Rope on a. That wasn't uncommon. That was in the Rainbow Road list back then. That was not just me playing some sort of bulk. That's what I had. I had the stuff. I was playing at least somewhat optimally of a list. Yeah, it was something that was like a niche box promo that like all of a sudden became like a semi-valuable card just because Rainbow Road started playing it. Or I used to be like that one box promo that like no one thinks of anything at the time. And then it's just like, oh crap, that card becomes like semi-valuable. Like Trevenant Dusknoir. Hey, we're kind of seeing that now with Electrode. I mean, those Tyrantrum EX, Flygon EX. Always seems to be like some sort of Klawf to San Antonio. I'm thinking about it. Bisharp. I think I know some people played Bisharp. I don't remember why I didn't. I just think I didn't want to evolve as much. Like I just wanted to go fast. You know, juniors, you don't want to evolve. You just like want room and go quick. Yeah, there was 2 that got top 64. It's not like the deck is total tire fire bad. I have 1 curry left. This sucks actually. I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I did that really. I did. I mean, sounds sort of clunky, Noel, but maybe it's. Oh, like, yeah, it sounds kind of clunky, but maybe it's fine. Actually, yeah, I really should not have used that curry. I still have to. No, I don't still have to poison. Because I only can kill 1's RDX. I guess that's like still fine because I can go DT boss around it. But also if you're like not handsing like turn 2, it's like kind of mid. Like it's not amazing. And like if you commit a whole Infernal Rain to an Iron Hands, it just gets 2 prizes. I don't think that's a dub. Like your opponent instantly responds back, takes it out for 2 prizes. It's just like, well, that's not amazing. I guess I also can 2-shot through the Charizards. I have TM Devolution. Yeah, but I probably like should not have hurried just to have 2 Zard knockouts available. We might be 2-shotting a Zard. that could be out. Their hand sucks. So it feels rough to Iono them. But I have to no, I'm playing Iono. Yeah, it's fine. Bib, thank you. I play 2-vac, so I can't just like drop the charms freely. I have to at least respect that. Yeah, that would definitely improve the Guardian matchup some. I don't. Oh, this Town Store feels weird. I think I just bib for 1. Alright, that works. I'll bib for 1. Okay. So this Klawf could bait a Zardiax coming down. Ultra Ball, that loosens the hand up. We at least can potentially, potentially, what's it called? Do the thing. Draw cards. Not to touch a DT retreat. Down flip heads. I don't know what you're talking about. But... Okay, there's the candies already. We ioted them right into the sauce there. So this is weird. I have... So I can DTE retreat. It's not the end of the world, because I would still have Klawf that could take 1 prize and Trode to finish. It would just be like, they can force me to have to go through the Zard. Like, that would be super difficult. I guess I could maybe just like TM Devo and just be like, you have to find your 3rd candy. Like, good luck, buddy. Because I got both crams. They only put the 2 super odds. No other sort of recovery cards. They just want to kill the Brute Bonnet and keep my energy in play. I'm like fine with that. Yeah, I just Ultra Ball for the Bonnet. Drop the store. Bench both Trodes. Well, I don't know if I want to bench both Trodes. Maybe only 1 Trode. Like, also just Rope is fine here. Okay, another store? Sure. I think it's like blowing up this Zard sounds good to me. So let's just do it. I mean, I have it almost. Bit for 4. It just be like that sometimes, I guess. Yeah, they kept my energy in play, which is very nice of them. So I have it. Iono as well, bro. This is so silly. Okay, let's Town Store just a thin. Oh my, the capsule's prized. So this could get weird. Let's just rip the Iono. They would get pretty good 4 cards. Because they didn't do a whole lot last turn. No, we only need a forest. I think I have to just dig 2 prize cards. Deeper here. Boom. Okay, I just have my other capsule. That would take a lot of stress off here. Good. They can't just go like Bonnet, whatever it's called. they can't just vacuum and I scoop. Healing the bird is sort of annoying. But they're gonna need a pretty good hands to bounce back. Maybe could have forested for Iono, just to have for next turn. I still can just Klawf twice and win. I have double bib. There's a fire energy. Like, they don't just have Zard. They would have slammed down Zard instantly if they would have had it. So let's see. If they just don't have Zard, we just win. We just boss the Charmander. And that's fine. I think like if I don't know my opponent's list, I'm probably like dropping Jirachi. I probably don't play this. Okay, I definitely did not sequence that right. Should have stored first. Yeah, I would have to find my Super Rod. And that would, I guess if they go Boss Brute knockout, I Forest for the, that would be weird though. Like I Forest for a Rod, but that's kind of, yeah, that would be weird. Yeah. So this is 2 non-Zard prizes. But I technically only have like 1 status left if they do the things. I could just run out if they have knockout here plus remove the capsule. They play double back and I don't think they've seen, okay, they've seen 1 copy of it. Oh, and they lost on a candy already? So they have 1 candy left. Boss's orders. That is a good sign. I can't research. Okay, but I have the Forest Seal Stone. Okay. Are they taking away Forest or the Capsule? They have to take away Capsule, right? Okay. So pass. They have another boss, but if I just go switch boss KO-mander. No. We just grab this. We play that escape rope. They could go Radzard, and that would be super, like if they have Radzard boss, all that in their 3-card hands, then I guess they deserve it. And scissors, boom. All right. Yeah, they could win. It's not impossible. They would need to have it perfect though. Yeah, cause just a 1 counter catcher, just 2 boss. They need to like switch. Boss switch Radzard energy in 5 cards, including the flower select. They're down quite a few fire energies. Like I still have the other rope in deck. For having to bin 3 curries though, like without getting any value out of them was not ideal, and luckily my opponent just doesn't have it. That's like when research feels bad, when you have games like that. But I kind of take though having just the better consistency and explosiveness of research than just Arvin being made. Yeah, that one was not clean, but hey, it's fine. We got there. So 2-1. I don't know how that person they literally found all my junior results. But shout out to them. What's a bad matchup for this deck? Gardevoir is pretty horrible, and Rapid Strike's not so great either. But everything else is pretty winnable. Reverse sweep? Let's hope so. Mew is not amazing. Like I wouldn't be thrilled to sit across from Mew, but we have I go first in Spiritomb. It's fine. In like closed lists, I'm always choosing second. So I kind of had to steal a game going second one time, which like can occasionally happen, but it's not amazing. Didn't even need Curry. Yeah, I guess not. Goldengo Palkia at 3-0. Certainly is. Interesting. They lose all credibility. Got down bear. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't think you really can add anything. Like you could add Mawile, but like that just seems bad because like most guardies should be playing Turo. Um, but yeah, I think you just kind of have to sack the guardy matchup. You definitely, in my opinion, should be playing Tomb because like Drapion doesn't even really beat guardy. Like, you take those first 3 prizes, and then you like such a hard time taking your last 3. Like you gotta find your one of Super Rod and a Ball Surge card and a Path Bounce. Like throughout all their hand disruption, and like also they have plenty of opportunities to like Psychic Leap, leave only 2 prizes on the board. So yeah, I don't think Drapion's a very effective tech, and then also Drapion or also Spiritomb is better against, like, it makes Snorlax a pretty good matchup. It makes Charizard, it's pretty good against Charizard. It's like shutting off the Luminions and Rotoms and stuff. The Magic are choking a 15-point lead. Nothing I haven't seen before. That's crazy. I've been a bad Magic fan lately. I have not watched too many other games. It also kind of sucks that like a lot of the games are like when I'm streaming, so like I'm not gonna be like, nah, I'm not streaming today. I gotta watch. I'm gonna go watch my basketball team. Yeah, I think that like Drapion makes you feel better about yourself because it's like, yeah, one shot Mew. What are they gonna do about it? But it's those last 3 prize cards. I mean, blames you for not watching? That's hurtful, Ash. That's very hurtful. Wow. Bans. The Snorlax Xatu deck? Oh, it's not the Mewtwo V Union, it's just Snorlax Xatu Radzlar. That's pretty cool. Dang, cooked though. Didn't it beat Tina? Like, surely you just roll Tina with Snorlaxes. Truth hurts the most? Sure it does, but it's still rude. It's still not something I'm terribly happy about. Yeah, please lie to me. No, don't. DTE Mew doing insanely well. Hey, Klawf is hanging tough here. Shout out to all my Klawf gamers. You may play bad lists, but I still make this deck with the Lost Engine. I don't think that would work. But yeah, I don't know how this space would even work with that, because like you have to like commit the spaces to the curries, to the capsules. But you would have like some different draw support. Like Chorus wouldn't be an awful supporter. Maybe it could work. Yeah, I don't even know like what you're doing there, Ash. Tina very favored into Black Lax. It should be. Did someone lose? No, but this is just regular Lax. This is like attacking Snorlax. This is not real Black Lax. This is, they're accelerating energies too. Like the other Snorlax, the Thumping Snore one, like pretty awkward for Tina to deal with. Someone said this guy was cooking. Oh, that was the Golden Goat guy. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty funny. 3-0. Does 7-1? So 7-1 could get us top 4 if he could rattle off a big win streak like last week. 8-0 got there, but 7-1 would secure top 4, so that'd be pretty good. Let's just get there. I don't really play other TCGs, so I don't really know what people like. I can't like compare it, be like, oh, Pokemon needs to be more like this. But I don't think it needs to be more complicated. Like, I don't know. I think the format's fine where it is. Like, as someone who's like played through like the quote unquote golden era of Pokemon and the Sun and Moon era, like I'm fine with how it is right now. I don't think it really, like, as long as they don't just like, it seems like at the end of blocks they always like go crazy. they like have their tag teams, they have their V-Stars, and things are just like every new set is something that tops like the previous one. I'm glad we're not there right now. I hope that they don't go back to that. 5 and CS with 4 Rapid Strike decks. Yeah, that's horrible for a Klawf. I saw you post that in the Discord. That was nuts. But I do like how like Pokemon is like it has decks that are like have like a different range of skill levels. And I also it's like not just super daunting for a newer player, both like cost wise, accessibility wise, but also just like difficulty. Like there are decks that I can play. Like I'm not saying you could pick up like a lower skill deck, like a Roaring Moon or a Miraidon and do well with it, but you at least could like as long as you had the right list. Like you could compete. Like we've seen people at their first regionals do well. I've like seen a lot of people play in One Piece. Like at my league challenge on Saturday, they're also holding a One Piece tournament, and it seems like a popular game. I don't get it at all. I've like never. I don't know any of the like. I don't watch anime or anything. Like I don't know the characters. I don't know how the game plays, but it seems to be popular. People seem to like it. I'm not an anime hater or anything. I just don't. I just don't watch it, so don't fry me in chat. Yo, Blitzel hates anime. Unsubscribing. I don't hate anime. Anime tier. That's like the only anime I've ever watched is like way back when, the Pokemon anime. That's literally it. All out anime. No. I like no hate towards anyone who likes anime. I know that's pretty popular thing. It's just not some. I just like a majority of the TV I watch is YouTube. Like I don't really watch like its shows and stuff, like series. What came first? But the video game came before the anime. Get out of here, Sid. It's yeah. I mean there is an anime, I guess. Zid's got the manga down. Let's go. Zid's gonna drop his a totally based anime tier list in a general on the Discord. That'd be I would have no idea. So yeah, like I've said many times before, I'm boring. I play Pokemon. I make videos about Pokemon. I watch sports. That's about it. Yeah. Digimon? There are the Digimon people who at my local shop. And like as long as you're not just like yelling and screaming, because like some of those people who like play like those like I don't know what it's called, but they have like that super big board, like the huge pieces and stuff, and they just like they're very loud, sometimes very profane, and like I don't need to hear that. So if you like, that's the only thing I have a problem with. Like I'm trying to focus and play Pokemon cards, and you're just screaming about whatever your big like 20-sided die roll or whatever. So I don't know, could be Warhammer. I have really no clue. I'm not gonna go over and like, hey, what are you guys yelling about? Yeah, usually when we go there for the weekends, it's usually Digimon. Not Digimon, it's usually One Piece, sometimes Digimon. There's Lorcana occasionally. Has Lorcana hype died down some though? All out vlog. Bro, we'll get there someday. I gotta get like an actual like portable microphone and like a decent camera, and we could get there. Maybe like that's the goal for next year. Like I just don't know, like, vlogs, like, fit the vibe of this channel. I don't know. Like, if I were traveling more, maybe it would make sense. The new Dark Sableye with special conditions? Maybe. It just sounds kind of clunky. Vlog SA? I don't think I could. iPhone works good enough. Even like the iPhone mic. I'll get there. Yeah, okay. Alright. What comes first? All Out vlog or All Out podcast? Got 3 matches left. Guarantee. Blocklax versus Klawf. Klawf should win this, but they're not playing Tomb, so they're cringe. Bruh, yeah, that's very true. Very true. Bro. All Out blog guest, yeah. Bro, XYZ hit. Bro, it's just it's tough committing money for a big nice YouTube setup when it's just like, yeah, you got 200 subscribers, you get 70 views. If I had someone to host a podcast with, I might consider it. Reach out. No, I'm just kidding. We'll lose me to Digimon? Nah, I'm literally only play Pokemon. I get asked that a decent bit, like, yo, you play any other card games? It's just like, no. Looking Heracross when? I don't know. I've thought about it. It'd be more work, and like I'm not even uploading on the regular videos right now. Yeah, that probably would happen XYZ. Like, I don't know if the timing is right now, but eventually I do want to get that going. Yeah, I know those people who play like 4 or 5 card games. I don't know how they do that. Like I know those people also, and it's just like they have their Digimon, One Piece, Pokemon, Magic. It's like, bruh, how do you do this? Like, I have a hard enough time playing Pokemon, and maybe there's like really mid at like every game, and that's like fine with them because they have fun. But like, I invest all my time into Pokemon, and I'm kind of okay at this game, and you're playing like 5 different card games. Yo, it's the Metacham Mew. All right, we go first in Tomb, and we're big chilling. Their name's literally just Reggie. All right, let's get cooking. That's gone. Uncommon energy. Yo, if any Uncommon energy tag team, they put me on there. Reach out. No, I'm just kidding. Bro, I'd be surprised if those people know who I am. That'd be pretty cool though. It was funny when like Mahone was playing my Klawf deck on stream. I went in chat, and it was, he didn't even know that like I had a channel or anything. He was just popping off like excited, asking me questions. That was like top moment though. I guess like it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, top credit regionals. Yeah, but then they'll know my actual. I guess I'd probably tie. We could tie it together. Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, and then Mahone was talking about Klawf on his podcast and stuff, and we got the we got the Alloutblitzle name drop. So yeah, I had like someone like send me a DM on Discord like, yo, they were talking about you on the tag team pod. I had occasionally listen to. But it was really cool. what's funny is just like JW's just like, but Klawf has no results, and then Mahomes like, no, Alloutblitzle's getting the online finishes. It's like, that's awesome. I did face JW at NIC. He's pretty cool. Yeah. It'd be funny just like walk up to Mahone at San Antonio and be like, yo, I'm Alloutblitzle, what's up? That'd be funny. I don't think he knows I make content. Like, I'm fairly certain just based on some of the stuff that he said during the streams and stuff. Alright. Well, we're waiting for Reggie here to accept the friend requests, and then we can get started. Oh, he's at the next level. Well, I gotta do well with the Klawf, though. It would be more than taking it. You have to get a finish with it. Now, yeah, Mahone was like talking on the pod about playing Klawf. We should reach out to Mahone and try to sell him on the 60 for San Antonio. That'd be pretty insane. Be like, yeah, play the same 60 with Mahone, and that'd be freaking crazy. All right, I found it's like not getting the match, or not the match, the friend request. Very, very annoying. Oh, their name's wrong. Well, that certainly is annoying. Okay, try again. Alright, I had like all sorts of technical difficulties. It's fine. We're good. It'll be interesting to see if like anyone, because at NIC, that's before the face cam and stuff, I had one person come up and like say like, yo, you're Alloutblitzle, that's super cool. It'll be interesting to see if that happens at all of San Antonio. And if any of you guys are gonna be there and you see me, you can say hi. Don't feel weird about it. It's fine. Oh, don't feel like you're being a bother or anything. I'll be O2 and untilted, but it's fine. Does the round 2 curse also apply to IRL? I hope not. It's like IRL, I always lose round 1. Portland? Nah, Portland's way too expensive for me. Yeah. West Coast is just not, no, can't get to any of those. This person's taking forever. Bro's dodging for sure. There we go, finally. Yeah. San Antonio will be my first regional of the year. I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. Like, I've gotten 239 points, I think, just off cups and challenges. I'm still gonna make these few majors that I go to counts. I drive when I can, but most of the time here in the Midwestern United States, we do not get too many that are easily. Well, we sometimes get some like Collinsville, but that got robbed. Madison or Milwaukee, that got robbed. So yeah, I don't have anything super close to me, but so if I wanted to get to any this year, I'd have to fly. Knoxville, no. Knoxville's like a cheaper flight, but yeah, it's fine. My phone is just taking forever. They're just just don't be prized, Tomb. Just don't be prized. It is not prized. Let's go. We're chilling now. Alright. I kind of want the Sneasler in this matchup. Did prize a DTE. Sneasler is pretty good, so let's do that. Let's do this. We'll drop the sneeze, drop the DTE, and we pass. And we'll see if my opponent can do anything at all. Or if they're just cooked without any sort of Genesect draw. Oh wow. Lil, Liverpool, Utrecht, and EUIC? Utrecht is a special event, right? Dang, I love to go back to EUIC. Like, the XL Center in London has to be one of the best convention centers that I've been to. But if there was like a regional that was like, I don't know, like what the cutoff be, like 6, 7, 8 hour drive. That isn't even like that for me. It's like if I've had a regional like under 3 hour drive, that'd be so epic, but there's not. Drapion V. Drapion just isn't as effective as to the Beatles are from Liverpool. Well, now I know. Like, I can Drapion for 3 prizes, but then I really struggle to find my last 3. Where Spiritomb just kind of shuts them down before they can really do anything at all. And then also, I'm better into Snorlax. It's also pretty solid into Charizard. It's just overall a better card. It's better more often. Company ran the Titanic. I'm getting a history lesson in chat here. So they used Forest early, which is quite interesting. Oh yeah, the whole mix of lottery and first come first serve I know has made people really, really frustrated. Luckily, NA is selfishly NA is really good. No, I'm just kidding. This person's just slow as heck. What does Spiritomb do against Snorlax? They can't use Rotom, so they really can't draw any cards. They're just living off the top deck every single turn. So it's very hard for them to do anything. Okay, we get the knockout here. I'm just gonna, well, I don't get to knock out. I just get to punch. Any insight into Guardy? Like, I would play the matchup with Klawf. Yeah, they can use Rotom or Pidgeot, so they're kind of put in a difficult position. Just go into other Mew, that was to be expected. I just didn't, we're gonna wait to store, and unfortunately couldn't quite get to the, what's it called, knockout? Electrode. But it's fine. You can still hit for a lot of damage. Try to take the first knockout with Electrode and then like collapse it. Then go 4 Klawfs close with Electrode. It's just so hard to keep stringing those knockouts together because they can either, usually what they'll do is they'll use Avery, and that kind of puts you in a bind because you really want to have both Bidoof, so you sort of have to go Bonnet, Bidoof. Or keep your backup attacker, and then they're like counter catcher to drag up the Brew Bonnet, and then they go Scream Tail, start sniping all your bibs. I think if they start dropping Cresselia, and you could just be like chill back into Bidoof. And then they have to go Big Guardy, which is like still kind of okay for them because they can like Turo and stuff that make things difficult for you. Just like different ways that they can approach it. But usually they just Scream Tail, destroy your whole bench, then Iono, and eventually you miss. You can be Guardy if the early aggression slows them down enough. You're pretty consistent at doing what you want to do, so you definitely can get those donks, punish those slower starts better than most decks can. Or you pretty much just have to draw perfectly off Iono, which is not something you can rely on, but I've had it happen. We beat that Guardy in cuts, like what was that, last week? The peak. But did they have DTE? I'd be kind of in a tough spot if they do have DTE. Like okay, good. Iono Path. But the thing is, Path is just such a bad card in in this deck. Like, you just don't want to play Path ever. Devo could be kind of funny. I'll hold it for now. Nah. Well, why not? Why not? I'm just gonna pocket the Forest Seal just so it's in my hands. Well, also just like when you just like want to Squawk and Seize yourself, like you just have that basically get out of jail free. Like you have VIP Nest Ultra in your hand, you can Squawk. If you're playing your own paths, and your opponent paths first, because you're gonna be going second most of the time, you lose that consistency. And also, you're just not playing Town Store, which is an incredible card in this deck. Or not playing as many Town Stores, so you're less consistent. So if you're like straying away from like the aggression consistency element, which I feel like is what makes Klawf pretty good, then I think, yeah, you're just sort of going away from what makes Klawf a decent deck, and try to do a little too much. I thought about Path Klawf, like when I first was working on the deck, someone was like, "Yo, we should try Path Klawf," and it's like, no, that's interesting, but I don't think it actually works. They got the Forest Seal. And they just pass. Yeah, Tomb is just pretty much cooked them. So we can just Toxic Powder and just boom them with an Unhinged Scissors. Now that's... yeah, like you basically have to like Forest Seal for the path, and that just seems like when you actually finding that one of like it. Collapsed feels super situational sometimes. The path would be even more situational. You could play Mawile, but like the issue with that is probably good Guardiolus play Turo, and then also I probably should have pocketed a Capsule. But and then also like a Guardian Player doesn't have to bench anything that can be trapped in this matchup. They can just drop all their Ralts, Scream Tail, Cresselia, and then they bounce the store and not the Capsule. Okay. So there's like no guarantee that Mawile will even get value, because like, at least like the old like Lost Box decks that played Mawile, like you had to bench Manaphy, so it was fine. Like Goodra played it for a minute. I guess like some Arceus decks played it and they didn't necessarily have to force it though. Huh. Maybe like I saw one of the lists that got top, what was that? Got day 2 top 64, I think, or it was like top 128 or top 64. Did play I don't need the Devo at this point. Did play them a while. I just feel like also without aggro, are you decking out first then too? The card just seems pretty situational and difficult to pull off. So I'm just kind of fine with like, this is like sort of where I'm at like for San Antonio. Like if I do end up playing Klawf, I feel like there's a good chance that I do. If I might flips of a Ralts, that's bad for me. I at least maybe I can steal one game, and well they can't really do anything. Tomb is down. They definitely misplayed going for the Forest Seal Stone. Like that basically did nothing for them when Tomb is down. But also still there's not a ton that they could really do right. So yeah, 3-1. Yeah, so if I do end up playing Klawf for San Antonio, good shot I do, I kind of just come to terms that like I'm not going to be Gardevoir, and that's okay. I feel like I'm fine. Like, I every other matchup I feel like I can win. And I'm super consistent, so I'm playing the game more than my opponents. Like, there are just times where I'll scam my opponents because they brick and I'm just super explosive. Not even that they brick. They just go first, get like 2 Pokemon. I can KO one of them. And I feel like I can win 1 game against Guardy, and if I win 1 game against Guardy, the first game will probably be long enough and grindy enough that, like, I just don't ever scoop against Guardy ever. Like, I lose a long game 1, go next, try to win game 2, and if I can somehow snatch a game against Guardy, the worst I settle for should be a tie. I just give myself enough time to potentially donk in a game 3. I'm not saying slow play. Don't think me out of come to like, oh, Blitzle's saying slow play against Guardy. No, I'm saying don't just don't scoop the game. Like, still try to win. Don't go toward 5 minutes of tank mode, but just don't scoop. Make them earn the win. Take as much time as possible, and then just, yeah. If there's like 10 minutes left for game 3, which I'd say it's fairly reasonable for 2 20-minute games with Gardevoir. But 10 minutes should be more than enough for you to win a fast game, and probably isn't enough time for Guardy. I think Guardy's probably around the 10% mark. That's what I personally think. But I will I'll go over all my thoughts Thursday night stream. Join the Discord. Yeah, he did. He was playing 1 Ultra Ball in his actual list, but the list he submitted had 4 nests, no Ultra. Prime Detroit Pistons. There is one of the glasses box decks up here at 4-0. Interesting because it plays no Sableye. Really unique. Haven't seen a Lost Box deck without Sableye in a minute. And we have Tinkaton at 4-0. That's something. What do we have here? Are we cooking or I don't know if this is cooking or not. I think Jirachi is an upgrade for this deck. Still's kind of a mess. It's giving you salmonella. It looks like a mess. Whacking something with a hammer for 300 damage though sounds pretty fun. Radiant Jirachi though. Yeah, as a Rapid Strike enjoyer, I'm sure you're feeling it, Hayden. Are you gonna be in San Antonio, Hayden? Yeah, but I was like thinking, like, Rapid Strike just seems way too obvious. Like, it just doesn't really lose to anything. Oh man. I was like, dang, this just doesn't lose to anything. And but it still does kind of Rapid Strikes itself sometimes and bricks. But just like, for it to have such an incredible matchup spread and still like stay like around 5% usage rate is like kind of crazy. Knoxville's your next one? That's in February, right? I think I remember. Let's see. Was I right? Let's go. I'm not going, but it's in February. So that will have when does we have like the new shiny set thing coming out early next year. The list is linked in the description. Just for whatever reason, I feel like Rapid Strike kind of has like the reputation of having like a dodgy matchup spread and being clunky, but it doesn't really have a dodgy matchup spread anymore. It just really I feel like Moon's a fraudulent deck. You don't care. Lax, okay, you can play a Psychic Energy if you really don't want to lose to Lax. Mew is scuffed, but Tomb first, you're fine. Tomb first, you're fine. Like, yeah, it just wins. That's like Lugia's a fraudulent deck, and Moon are, so like you take good percentages into everything else. No, you have you're playing Devo TM. You do not lose to Charizard anymore. Charizard was tough before. With 2 Devo TMs, Zard's one of your best matchups. What's up, Zorak? How's it going? Yeah, Zard previously was scuffed. Like, I'm sure it's probably unfavored last format. I mean, it probably was a lot closer at the very least. Actually, it was 60%, but it's ran the crap. Yeah, I think as long as you set up, you should not lose to Charizard. 1-3 drop, dang derp. Gotta have we gotta have bigger expectations. Don't call your own. You're playing Miraidon tonight? 4-0. Dang, that's some good stuff. Yeah, I don't get it though. Like, it continues to keep doing well. It just we have 2 in top 8 to Stuttgart here. Like, okay, Tina and Blocklex and Mew. Those are like the only things that I would like if I was playing Rapid Strike. I'd be like, well, this is kind of weird. But you can like, there's not really any fixing Tina, I guess. You just have to hope that Tina's themselves. If you want to beat Lax, you can play Psychic Energy. If you want to beat me, you gotta Tomb first. Zard running Toad Skrillex? Oh, so you couldn't Yoga Loop? Dang. Oh, I think I know who that was, because they were at the cup that I was at and scrubbed out of. The one you played Coppergregas and griefed me. Yeah, that was... Oh, man. That was a good time. Yeah, use Devo. Are cooking with Miraidon? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Miraidon's pretty solid deck. I saw his tier list today, Celios Network, put Miraidon in like C tier or something. It was like, bro, what? Like, how do you say Guardian's the best like in format? Diva doesn't work under Toad Scroll? Oh, you're right. Because it would be all Pokemon energies are immune to effects, so yeah, that would be an effect. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I was like, how do you put Guardy in S tier, and then you put like the deck that's the best Guardy matchup in the game again, like in whatever B or C tier that it was? It's just like, bro, what? I just like people just hate the play style of Miraidon, and like I don't enjoy playing it either. But like the deck has merit. It's not just like people play it because it's just fast deck that don't tie. It's better. Miraidon is miserable. It's not for me, but if you gonna hey, Miraidon's so good. Chat 35% win rate this tourney. Yeah, it's how you're struggling. My best matchup is just not even can't even possibly face it. That's sad. But hey, also then Guardy's a fraudulent deck by that same logic. Bro, the game that game 3 it scammed against the Mew was so hilarious. Because Simon faced I think it was faced Ethan in top 8. And if you didn't catch the stream, Ethan prized 3 Genesects game 3. It was so tragic. Bro, yeah, Miraidon almost totally scammed Stuttgart. It was almost a complete scam. This was the coolest deck to come out of Stuttgart, in my opinion. The Glasses Lost Fox pile without a Sableye. Pretty neat deck. I like tried to get Glasses LZB to work, but I never tried it without Sableye. I kind of like the cook in here. Yeah, it's just I don't know about something like the one I've seen, like the Zinnia, the gifts, like Moltres even. I don't know about that, but yeah, it's got some stuff. It's pretty neat. Can I explain Minior? Well, in this deck you have the super effective Glasses, so it triples weakness, and you can basically one-shot an Iron Hands for a single colorless energy. Also happens to give you a free matchup against Snorlax Stall, because you basically have infinite switches, but mainly in that deck to put 2 effective Glasses on and one-shot Iron Hands. Hey, what's up, Lorcana? Alright. 2 matches to go. Got a Valiant Jolteon. Bro, people still play this deck? This is like a week 1 deck to the tournament start. Yes, we're like 3 rounds. We're 4 rounds in. It's got 4 to go. You post your LZP list in the Discord? Alright, I'll check it out after this one. Yeah, join the Discord. Link in the description. Real gamers are in the Alloutblitzle Discord. Yeah, a lot of the higher play, like, usage rate decks in this tournament are not doing all that great. Zard's still kind of doing fine. But, yeah, Mew's doing insanely well. You already joined? Nice. Yeah, I saw you joined a couple days ago. Goldengo, 47% prize. Goldengo not fraudulent? 3-1 drop? No. Dang. Lugia, fraudulent deck against fraudulent deck. Oh man. This format's awesome. I feel like this format's been like, usually by this point in a meta, I think the format feels kind of played. Like we've had like what, like 4 majors or something? 5 majors? But like it still feels like there's like a lot to be optimized and figured out yet. Like there are obviously decks that are good, but there's still like, I feel like still room for innovation. You can't bring yourself to play Mew? I lost to the local Mew bots at my cup. Don't. I was just like, I hate Fusion Mew as a deck. It feels so much worse than DTE. And then just get bodied by it. I was like really tilted because I lost round 1 to Fusion. I go second, get Tomb down. Like I knew he was on Fusion, so like I gotta win the flip, get Tomb down. Go second, I get Tomb down. Like that's not a phenomenal first turn. I think he double VIP, but didn't draw a ton of cards. But basically it's like had bosses, had vacuums, had energies and switches. While like not even putting fusion energies on the Genesect, like definitely misplayed and put the fusion energies in the wrong spot, but like literally got rewarded for it. Like I was so mad. And then I faced the same person in top 4. I go second game 1, donk their only Mew. Game 2, I miss Curry to win. And then game 3, I actually get to go first. So like, okay, I go first, get Tomb, we're chilling. And bro, like literally has to open Battle VIP Pass for a seal, Elisa. She's like, bro, what? It was so frustrating. Like the one game I get to go first. Like this is the game I'm supposed to win, and I no. It always feels horrible to lose to Mew. Big cup in Colombia. Sheesh. Yeah. What if I play against Lost Box? Lost Box is fine. I go second, swing with Klawf. They can't really respond to that. I'd say Sablezard, Tina aren't responding to that turn 2. Soaks a hit. And then I got the Jirachi with the charm on it. And I'm just swinging with my Klawfs. And I'm spamming you with Ionos. Like, I'm perfectly fine with the Lost Box matchup. The 1-0 drop. I still can't get over that. Bro just beat me and said, nah, I'm out. Lost to Alakazam EX. Belly Vault. Bro, I love how there's like a good control deck, stall deck now. And I get to the cup yesterday. And I literally walk in, I go up to the register to pay. And one people is like, yo, there's 2 Blocklax here. Does your deck have a good matchup into Blocklax? And I'm like, yeah, Klawf beats Blocklax, I'm fine. And literally, no one was playing Lax. It was so hilarious. Like, the whole Lax fear-mongering is insane. Like, two of the usual locals were, like, put Minior in their decks, and then the person who said he's playing Blocklax was playing Fusion. It was so funny. Yeah, what's going wrong? What's wrong with my subscriber count thing right now? It is freaking out. Um, yeah, I didn't just lose like 300 subs all at once. It's like lost its mind a little bit. Lex, Bogeyman, yeah. That was so random. It's like randomly like lost like 500 subs. Like what? What did I say? Oh no, it's just being silly. There we go. We're back. 2240. Let's go. Yeah, like that. I just play a deck that naturally has a good block flex match, but I don't have to worry about playing dumb cards like Minior. I just thought it was funny, and they're like, "Yo, do you beat block flex?" Yeah, I do. There's none there. But literally, like after 3 rounds, top tables were like all the 3-0s were on Fusion, and it was like I don't want to fully face Fusion Mew. Like it's just silly local stuff because like overall, Fusion Mew's like not that popular of a deck. Like Mew's like 7% or whatever, and probably roughly half of that is Fusion. Everyone brought Minior. Yeah, there's like such a target on those control players' back. So I was messing with the subscribe button. 041. Oof, that is such an. It's what you get for playing Lax. Oh, that feels so bad. I'd probably just never play the deck again. I feel like every area's got like that one control guy. Like you see him walk in, and you're like, oh crap, he's playing insert annoying deck here. Let's tech for it. like every area's got that one guy. Luckily, I'm always playing dumb decks, and no one really knows. Like, I guess if they watch the channel, they know what I'm cooking. But not everyone where I am go to Cops watches the channel frequently, so they don't always know what I'm on. Or I just roll up with Regigigas, and no one knows what's cooking. It's Arena Radzard LZB. That sounds like a mess, but hey, 9 out of 48 is pretty good. So did you bubble out of top 8? Or was it clicking cut? I think 48-person League Cup. All right, so let's see. This person I feel like plays Guardy when I faced him before. Yeah. Uh-oh. Is it over, chat? No, I refuse to lose. They're VIP Guardy. Vacuum as well, not like how Vacuum only one Avery. It's always prize. It's not even playing Jirachi. You're supposed to respect Lost Box. You're not supposed to play good cards like Battle VIP Pass. Fairy Lady jump scare. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it's fine. We can do this. Just draw past Guardy. Alright, well, I don't remember who it was who asked for tips in the Guardy matchup. I'll do my best here. Invalid name? Bro, what? I literally typed it exactly how you had it. Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah, I feel like after the weekend the Lost Box had, like, you're not playing Jirachi, that feels like kind of a troll. But hey, bro's 3-1. Hasn't faced any Lost Box, so wait, no, that was me. What if they faced? I haven't faced any Lost Box. Their only loss was to Tinkaton. Bro, how does Guardy lose to Tinkaton? What? Guardy getting puttied up by Tinkaton. It's the other purple deck that draws cards, I guess. Yeah, like Tinkaton always has to put down a 2-prizer first. So that Tinkaton. It's 4-0 right now. Maybe bro's cooking. I don't know. Maybe Tinkaton hidden BDIF. Maybe. It seemed too obvious. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. They prize Mirage Step. They like go for like the double roll turn 1, but they prize Step. So we're chilling. Yeah. Wait, their name... It didn't work, but it... Okay. Miraidon is BDIF? How can it be BDIF when it literally has mid in the name? Don't know if that's how it works. Miraidon's cool. I don't think there's really a deck that's like head and shoulders above everything else. Like, you could tell me Guardy's BDIF, you could tell me Zardwise, you could tell me Miraidon, you could probably even tell me Tina. I wouldn't get mad at any of those. No more Miraidon. It will be the day until the day it rotates, it'll be Miraidon. It will always be Miraidon. Alright, let's get it. It'd be cool if like I could put out like the can't do this on YouTube, obviously, like a channel point poll. Like, I just want to see what percentage of people would take me over the Guardy. Cause I wouldn't take me over the Guardy. It's been 2 years, dang. Alright, I don't really care about the result of the flip. I'm going second regardless. Watch the Guardy play be like, yeet, I'm going second. 12%. I opened Tomb, but I was supposed to have it against Mew. I guess his hand's like pretty good though. Like, we got the Trode or a Seal. Like, that is Klawf Energy. Iono. Like, I should be taking a prize this first turn. I think it's just kind of a joke, Zoroark. It's the deck's not actually mid anymore. Opening Crest, that's not an actually good Pokemon. Ralts. Attach. No, they just baited me so hard. I'm like, pass. Oh, bro, that's so rude. That's so mean. Yeah, like when it first came out, Miraidon was a goofy mid deck, but people made the list better, and it's a good deck now. It's gained some cards over the last few sets. It's made it not mid anymore. But when it came out, it was certainly mid. Miraidon with Regieleki was just it was not a good deck. It was funny though. Bro, I'm so tilted. I thought we were gonna... Oh, we can do this. Quit whining and actually win this game. Got it. Is Forest in there? It is. Okay. Let's cook. Yeet. Let's get another Klawf. That could be rope, and I prefer to save the capsule. Yeah, I can wait. I can wait. Miraidon was funny. It was just an absolute pile. Got the VIP. Get the double doof going. Do I just? I think I'd rather. Oh, I think I switch and take this knockout. My hand's kind of dead, but we're gonna hope for the best. Boost capsule. What is charm? What the heck? Maybe we could have saved that. I don't know. Boss? I mean, that card's fine if I just don't get popped this turn. I guess with Crest dying, they would. Josh is definitely boated. What are you talking about? No, bro, what? No refinements. Just straight up has it like that. Ah, so rude. I played 2 candies and you just got it like that? Yeah, you're playing 2 candies and you just have it. This one's gonna be difficult. They played Turo also. Okay, they didn't get an Arcana Guardy. Bro, this is so bad, man. Okay, we're fine. Fine. We're hoping we have to whiff knockout and at least be able to get one more turn in here of prize card, but the deck is unhinged, absolutely. I don't want to attack with. I don't really care. Whatever. We're gonna do the thing. Top deck Curry. I've already been to Curry, haven't I? No. I have not. Okay. This is fine. I hit with the claw. We burnt another switch. It's quite okay. I'm not gonna let you get 2 prizes that easy. I don't have anything in here I want. I don't want to just burn the Devo. It could be useful. Iono? Why not? What do we have to lose? This? I'm glad you guys think so. I don't like trying to DTE like this. Oh, there's like absolutely no way that Drapion is doing that for you. Yeah, how slow that is. Surely they hit counter catcher plus little guardy by that point, right? And then you only have 2 Klawf attacks. Oh no, is it? Probably he's got Turo. If I Iono them into the Turo, that would be so sad. Okay, that's all their draw. Actually, maybe not. They could have Arcana Guardies. Oh man. Okay. Screamtail. That wasn't Turo. Maybe? They're gonna scream my Bibarel. Devo does sound pretty fun here. But yeah, if they evolved, Devo would be a lot better if they didn't evolve. Worker. Also, I count the 2 prizes. Yeah, and they must be able to attack. Oh, they just knock out the active. Yeah, they must be able to attack turn 2, which is bad news for me. I don't really even know what we do here. Like, my hand's just super awkward. Attacking with the... Okay. Okay. We're just not using Devo at this point. I want to hold on to the Devo. It feels like it could be good. Like, that might be the comeback. I need rope, though, to swing this turn. Maybe I should run the Trode. I benchlocked myself out of Sneasler. I'm just chucking. Yeah, because I can just scream around this, too. That was so bad. Yeah, I should have probably done that. I could have taken 2 prizes. Then there's gonna another Guard EX attacking with it. And that seems pretty bad for me as well. But that was horrible. Yeah, I totally messed that up. I don't think that... whatever. But that was dumb. Please bail me out. Give me rope. No. Yeah, we're just cooked. I totally... Yeah. Yeah, Arvin getting bodied. Yeah, I should have done that. That was dumb. That was very dumb. Yeah, because there's a path to winning there. Yeah. For some reason, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta go rope boss this turn, take the 2. But yeah, probably should have done that. That's... I'm like still never getting through the second Guard EX though, and they see enough cards to find Turo. I have one Klawf attack left. If I'm ever winning this matchup, it's... Yeah, I 1000% should have made that play. But, and they just have the Turo. Yeah, that's... Yeah. If they're attacking turn 2, I don't think I'm ever beating this deck. Like, with Big Guardy. Like, it's... They get all that. Yeah, it's just not ever happening. Maybe get a Diva to turn earlier, I guess, and like force them to like have another candy to get back going, but they just evolve and I don't know. Snipe the Klawf again. Now like really the only win con is like trapping somebody, but with like 2 rods and a PAL pad, that's like just not happening. So yeah, they have 5, 9. They still have like PAL pad stuff. Is that candy? No, I just mainly evolved that. Good. Like I have 3 boss or 2 boss. I mean. Yeah, now let's get the Diva. And even Avery, like... I don't... Like, they play the 1 boss, and that's somewhere. Somewhere, yeah. Yeah. Another council. Yeah, this is over. Like I would say probably the Guardy match was like 30-70 for us. Like Guardy doesn't have games like this all that often. But yeah, those games where they do this feel quite unwinnable. The issue is like I can't even trap anything because like they still have, I guess they like way overcommit energies for some dumb reason. Yeah, they just have plenty, and they also have PAL pad. Yeah, I have to start at least 2 prizes ahead, and then basically like rope and boss every single turn after that. Really, like the only hope that we have is like maybe hard retreat. They play 12 energies. Yeah, they like never have enough. Like we can't ever like trap their reading for ninja. And like even if we could somehow like we basically have to have. Yeah, we can't even like possibly have like a combination of cards prize that would get us there. They're probably just gonna snipe. Maybe they press and counter catch. Yeah, I've faced this person before in like finals of a tournament. I think like they obviously know what they're doing. There really isn't though. Like I can't ever damage enough stuff really for, and then they just get rid of the Greninja. So I think that's probably it. We'll keep going. Maybe there's some sort of line. I don't. Maybe. Snipe the bib. Now I can't draw any cards. We knock out. But then the tomb just dies. So if we lose to Scream Tail again, if they can find it. Yeah, it's just not happening. This match was just horrible. There's really nothing that we can do about it. Like if they have a game like that, then we're just not winning. Like hey, we could have played Mawile, they bench Radiant Greninja, but they still have Turbo PAL pads. Like that's not a win condition. So that they should just have boss to win this one. Super Odd, or yeah, Super Odd back in Scream Tail and finding it again also works. I was able to win that set against Gardevoir just because they were not playing VIP Guardy, so they couldn't have quite as good first turns. Only Dark Energies. That'd be something. I'm betting that they have boss now. I should have been the Electro. I was thinking like maybe we could like Gust to Guardy, hit it for 130 with poison, and then go like Rope Boss and stick it. If they like overcommit and pads are less prize. But yeah. That's not happening. Yeah, this is an absolutely awful matchup. And I mean it's hard for pretty much any deck to beat Guardy when it gets like Candy Guardy turn 2 and is swinging with a meaningful attack on its second turn going second, but it's especially horrible for Klawf. So I think that's probably going to be about it. I guess maybe there's 3 rounds left. How good or bad is my opponent's win percentage? It's pretty bad. He won't survive rotation. Not too worried about rotation right now. Like, if we're playing that game, Klawf doesn't survive it either. Yeah, I don't ever get pricing right. Yeah, rip. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here then. I gotta get in like a somewhat normal sleep schedule for San Antonio this weekend. Well, like I faced like one legitimate deck that I beat. You got rotation as a sign of weakness, yeah. Yeah, that deck I don't think it survives rotation. Yeah, well thank you. Thanks to everyone who hung out tonight. I'm thinking, I don't know. We'll see where I end up on San Antonio wise. Nothing feels phenomenal, but we'll get there. I just got basically 3 days left. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Join the Discord, link below, sub if you haven't already. Will I be back tomorrow? Potentially back tomorrow for Cinnabar. But yeah, I'll be back sometime relatively soon. With some more streams. So I'll see you guys again real soon.